Wes, it's a little warmer compared to the last time we were out here, but the playoff picture is heating up as well. Packers Vikings, it's time for final thoughts. Wes, here we are again. What's at stake?
Green Bay Packers playoff hopes, needing to win football games. I'm sounding like a broken record, but it goes without saying, Mike. The Packers have now built a 3-game winning streak, and things could not have lined up any better for them last week. They took care of business in Miami. You got to do the same now against the Vikings.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the time this game kicks off on Sunday, one of two scenarios will be in place. If the Commanders lose in the early game, the Packers know that 2 wins will get them in the playoffs. If the Commanders win, the Packers know that they have to win to stay alive. So one way or another, a whole lot on the line. All right, Wes, who's heating up? Presented by Aurora Heated Apparel.
Jaire Alexander is heating up, Michael. The Packers all-pro cornerback last week got his 5th interception of the year. That actually ties all of his interceptions from his first 4 seasons combined, and they have a tough assignment this week against Justin Jefferson, arguably the league's best receiver right now. Packers, I would imagine, are going to be matching up Alexander at least a little bit with Jefferson. Ja has to be up to that challenge.
Yeah, and my guy is on the offensive side of the ball, and it's wide receiver Allen Lazard. Twice in this 3-game winning streak, Lazard has had 5 receptions in a game. We all saw the 3-for-1 block against the Miami Dolphins. He does a lot of things for this offense, and he's that veteran presence at wide receiver that you need down the stretch here. Wes, I've been saying it all week. The Packers win this game if they finish drives. The Minnesota Vikings defense has given up a ton of yards over the last couple of months, and the Packers have not been good overall in the red zone and goal-to-go. The performance last week in those areas against Miami is not going to cut it. If the Packers are going to move the ball like I think they should against Minnesota, they need to finish those drives with touchdowns.
Absolutely, Mike, and I think the Packers win this game if they apply pressure consistently and constantly against Kirk Cousins. His former Washington teammate Preston Smith has been on a tear for the Packers here the last few weeks. Arguably, probably one of the best rushers in the league right now, I would imagine. And being able to actually get some pressure on Cousins is so important because Justin Jefferson cannot catch the football if Cousins is not throwing it. The Packers have to get him down. They cannot allow him to control the tempo of this game.
That sounds like a plan to me. And with that, we will sign off on this edition of Final Thoughts. Be sure to follow all of our coverage of Sunday's big game from Lambeau Field on Packers.com and on all of your social media channels. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy New Year, and enjoy the ball game.